Yeah, no, you can search. Do a perception check.
Alright.
As you're looking around the room, Berea comes down, sees all the shit, all the burnt up bats and the charred, sliced up snake. But as soon as she comes through the torches, she like falls to her knees because the anti-magic kind of like fucks her right up. She's not hurt, but yeah, definitely taken aback because she can feel that she's like powerless in here.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
then you hear Derry shouting from the top of the tunnel. Everyone okay down there? It's been a few months since I've been down there. Probably should have warned you about the field of anti-magic.
Yep, probably.
Yeah, we were attacked.
Yeah. Berea tries to conjure a ball of fire in her hand and nothing happens. Just
I'm gonna run over to
a little
her.
farting noise. Yeah.
I checked to 17.
Check to 17? Okay. I don't know if I have it.
It's like, I checked to that 20. Yeah, there's nothing in the room.
Yeah, there's not much.
You find this like really cool looking rock.
It doesn't do anything. It's just really neat.
It's just a really cool looking rock.
Yeah. Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, you can see there's the sled and the boxes, but the boxes are pretty much just like old empty bottles. There's like a pile of fucking wolf hides.
Can we
But
sell those?
the sled, you can see that there's some like weird strapping to it. This is Derry's old sled. Mm-hmm.
Pre-owls.
Pre-owls. Prowls. Alright,
I
that's
help
my shot.
Berea up, and I ask her.
You ask her what, sorry?
If she's alright, or if it's just like the magic that's.
I'm alright. I just feel very weak in here.
I yell from outside the cave. Yes!
Okay.
I
Bria looks confused.
get it.
I give you
Ah.
that face.
That's why he's out there.
Bria walks over to you. She says, "You can feel it too, then." As she gets on the back of her sleigh and pulls the sleigh into the cavern. The dire foxes start munching on B2. They kind of like pick up one of the wings and tear it apart together as they're walking.
Nice.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this one time I took these old mushrooms.
Oh,
Same sort of feeling.
speaking of mushrooms and old wizards and shit, did you guys catch in our Elsewhere campaign when I said that?
Yes, I caught it.
You
I
caught it?
I caught
Okay.
it.
I was hoping somebody did. Remember when Charlie was like, I got these dope ass mushrooms off some old wizard?
Yeah.
And he asked you guys if you wanted to do mushrooms with him?
Yeah.
It was Chris.
Did the mushroom trip? Yeah.
Yeah, we did a mushroom trip? Yeah. It was Chris. It's totally what that was my intention.
Okay, so that explains the timeline.
Does it? Yeah? Alright, good.
Well, you'll see. Someday.
Oh, I can't wait.
Someday.
Ooh.
Bria looks back at the entrance and calls up to Derry. Why exactly is there a field on this cavern, Mr. Derry? Oh, right. Well, there's a certain magical weapon down there that could potentially corrupt the weak-minded. Marisa brought it back on an armored wolf that had it attached to its saddle. Berea scans the area with a puzzled look on her face. What weapon? I see no weapon, aside from the one these brave men wield. Strapped to the underside of my old sled is a longsword which contains a chaotic entity. I recommend leaving it where it is. Berea immediately crouches over beside the disheveled sled, and when she stands back up, she is holding about a 3.5 foot burlap wrap package with black leather straps keeping it all together. She places the item on the sled and removes the straps, completely disregarding what Derry had just said. She looks at you three and then back at the burlap-covered weapon. I'll put on some tea before we rest. Are you sure everything is all right down there?
Shamash calls up and says, "Everything's fine."
Ah, well, I'll see you up here then.
Okay, I want to go look at this sword.
Okay, so
This
moving
long sword.
up there yet? Getting nice and close.
Sorry, can you reiterate again, Kyle? What does Brea? What did she put in? Did she put in her wagon?
No, she just placed it back on. She took it from underneath Derry's wagon and put it up on top so she could see.
Oh,
it.
so she did grab it so she can look at it. Okay, so yeah, I want to
so
go look at this with
there.
her.
It's still. She's just unwrapping it now.
Okay, so she's checking it out too, even though he said not to.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So I'm on the same page as Brea. I want to go look at this thing too.
She looks at Shamash then and says, "Well, shall we sneak a peek?"
Absolutely.
Big smile on her face. She opens the burlap and you see hundreds of small obsidian stones fall away from the thinner silk wrap, slightly curved package. That silk seems familiar. She slowly pulls back the corners of the faded sky blue silk, and you see a blade that seems blacker than the darkest night. With 2 yellow gold strips inlaid the entire length of the blade, the handle is a shining adamantine. The scabbard covering the blade is a skeleton of a large snake, with its jaw clasped around the handle guards, almost like a lock keeping the sword from being unsheathed. The skeletal serpent is also made of black adamantine. Adamantine's like the fucking adamantium, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
well, okay.
It's higher than-
Wolverine's adamantium.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
It's like
The
the
best
strongest
material.
metal in D&D.
Okay.
Berea quickly draws back her hands and continues to inspect the sword from a safer distance. Very interesting craftsmanship, she says. Have any of you seen anything like this before?
Knowledge check?
Well,
Yeah, you can all do either perception or history. Arcana's not going to work in here because it's fucking anti-magic. It's just, you can't, it's hard to remember magic stuff in here.
Will you allow me to do an investigation check, Kyle?
Yeah, sure.
Only because I have a +3 to it.
Mhm.
Okay. My investigation. Oh, 5 + 3. Never mind. I got an 8.
what else did you say to do, Kyle? History and
16.
History or an investigation. Perception.
I got
16?
16 on the investigation.
Okay.
I got 10 on history.
10. Okay. So, Benor, being a fan of weaponry and knowing a lot of people through the armies, hearing tall tales, you have heard legends of a sword that looks like this, that could see its enemies' weaknesses.
Really?
That's all you remember about it, though.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you explain that to the group?
relay this information to
Okay.
the group. I said,
Okay.
This sword
I'll
is
be
so
back.
familiar,
I'll be
but
back, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I think
The
Derry
sword-
has some questions to answer.
I agree.
The sword can sense
Sense enemies'
people's
weaknesses.
weakness. Okay.
Well, that's what Ben remembers.
But
And I think with that, since Chris just took off, let's take a smoke break.
Okay, yeah, good point. Good call. Good. He's back. I think he said he's getting a drink.
Yeah. Is anyone holding it? I think you're all just
Yeah, we're all
staring
looking at it
still,
because Brea, like,
Berea.
Berea opened it up and looked at it, but then she like drew her hands back.
Yeah.
So I think we're all being very cautious around this sword.
Yeah.
Even though I want it.
Yeah.
No. Incorrect.
The start of the session, Ben. I have too many dark entity type things. I don't want to be a dark paladin.
Ben, there's a fucking
no,
demon in it, and you
I
know that.
specifically said that there was Derry specifically said that there was a dark entity.
Yeah. There's a demon in it, Ben.
I had to go fix Violet's Soother, so there's a chance I missed that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
God damn it, Kyle! Why are you fucking doing this to me?
Sorry. This sword, it's got a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, should we leave it or hang on?
Oh,
So-
yeah.
What
Sorry,
should we
Ben.
do? Should we take it with us to go talk to Derry, or should we leave it here? or-
Ben, before we do something like that, I want to be refreshed on Derry's status, on where we are. Is he like the head?
He's the
of where
Owl
we are.
Master.
Was that? Yeah, that's what he was called. I didn't write it down.
He's
Derry? Yeah. Owl Master is a good.
owls.
Yeah. Giant owls.
Giant owls. Marisa, Gerald, and Mrs. James.
Yep.
Or James.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see. I forget those people.
Those are the owls.
Those are the owls. Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't write their names down. Yeah.
That's really all I have on him.
Yeah, no,
right,
that's
that's
about that's about all you know about him.
Yeah, we like literally just rolled up on him, and
You know he's a spellcaster because he's cast spells.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, Ben, we shouldn't act on anything about this sword just yet. I don't
Yes,
think. That's my opinion.
Benor looks over at his party and says, "Is anybody hurt?
Yes.
Ardeus, did you take any damage?"
He did.
Yes.
So
He took a lot.
I'll
Bloody
walk up. Oh, really? Okay. I'll walk up to the two of you.
Yeah, you're at like what, 6,
Each.
Chris?
6 out of 12.
Yeah.
I'll lay a hand on each of your shoulders and cast Cure Wounds.
Give it to me. Give it to me, Beaner.
That is a D8. Oh, that is the fucking word. Okay,
It's a
well, you're
one, isn't it?
each healed for 4 total.
Okay.
It's
That's-
not great.
I mean, that brings Chris close to back.
That brings me to full health, Ben, so
Yeah.
that's good, bud.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Peter.
those 2 slots are taken, and
Oh, yeah.
I should have rolled them separately, but whatever. And then
You're at 13, eh?
Chris, how much are you down by?
He's 2 away from full health.
Okay, so I'm gonna do lay on hands pool. I get 10
Okay.
per
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna up Chris all the way to max, and I'm gonna also up me to max,
Okay.
which leaves me with 1 left in my pool.
Nice.
So,
And I mean, it's pretty late at night too, so that's about to refill.
Exactly. I just wanted to burn it.
Yeah.
Just to say
okay.
it.
And that's where I was going to ask. Like, so Ben doing that, which is great, that just stops, like, if we were going to, I don't know how you want to do it, Kyle, but because every time you short or long rest, you have to spend your hit die.
On short rests.
Oh, that's only a short rest?
rest, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Ben, would that be more beneficial during short rests? So that we wouldn't have to even touch our hit die?
I think he was just making sure you were full health, just in
Gary
case.
turns out to be like a fucking-
Gotcha.
Okay.
Smart. Makes sense. That actually makes more sense. Because I honestly wasn't sure if we were just about to hit up a long rest or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
But
in
no,
case.
good call. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So you're gonna leave the sword there for now?
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
guess so.
Yeah, that's Berea's intention as well.
Okay.
You always come back and get it.
We know where it is.
You do. Yeah. So she doesn't strap it up. She kind of just like wraps it up with the obsidian back on top of it and just slides it under the sled. Doesn't like
Whoa.
strap it back on.
Did she touch the obsidian?
She wrapped it up.
Well,
I was gonna say-
the obsidian was on the inside of the burlap, so she just kind of like folded the burlap back
Okay.
over. Yeah.
I was gonna say she might want to make like some type of a dexterity check or something because obsidian's fucking sharp.
Shit.
They're pebbles. They're obsidian pebbles.
Oh, I thought they were okay. I thought they were like shards for some reason.
No, pebbles.
Okay.
A bunch of
Gotcha.
black. Pebbles.
Oh man, can I roll a sleight of hand to see if I can grab some of that obsidian? I bet it's worth some money.
It's part of a sword.
No.
He said it was those pebbles.
Obsidian's just wrapped around. It was so the sword was inside silk, and then it was the pebbles, and then the burlap.
So what is
So-
the sword
the
made of? I thought the sword was made of obsidian.
No, the
it's
sword's
made of
adamantium.
adamantium.
Oh, I thought that was... Okay, sorry.
Well, the
Okay.
sword and the scabbard are both adamantium.
I thought the scabbard was adamantine.
No, they both are.
Okay,
That makes
um,
more sense, actually.
It's black. Everything's black like obsidian, but it's adamantium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben and Chris, what do you think of my... fuck it, I'm a rogue. I'm just gonna sleight of hand, see if I can grab some of that obsidian.
Go for it.
Yeah,
I don't care what
ask
they
our
think.
permission.
Yeah, I don't care what you guys think. I'm just gonna do it.
Is this sword still kind of exposed? Like, it's not locked up like it was?
Well, no, it's just wrapped up. It wasn't really locked up. It was just wrapped up and then strapped to the bottom of the sled, so it wasn't like visible to anyone looking through the cavern.
So it's not visible again?
Well, now it's just like kind of under the sled. Like if someone looked around, they could probably find it, but she only knew it was there because Derry told you guys where it was.
Okay, this thing isn't gonna get taken while we go upstairs?
I mean, the owls don't usually let people come too close to any of the cave entrances, so I think you're good.
Okay, alright, let's go.
And like that bat snake situation's been going on for months, so
Nobody's
So-
been in here.
yeah, no one's
Okay.
been in here. There's like
No, good call, Chris. Like
Dust
making
and
sure it's not gonna get stolen.
yeah,
'Cause, yeah.
it's not in the
Um,
open.
Okay, I'm gonna do my sleight of hand check now, Kyle.
Okay, go for it.
Contesting
man,
with
it's an-
perception.
8. That's an 8. Really? I hope not contesting.
Why not?
Okay, 18
Yeah.
plus 4 anyway. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're good.
Suck on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
got it.
good. How many did you take?
What size? How big are these pebbles?
They're like skipping stones, so like a handful would probably be like 5.
4, 5. Okay, I took that many. 5.
Okay. 5 obsidian pebbles.
Oh, and I'm a dragonborn. I got big ass hands.
Okay, that's true. Let's go with 7.
So dope. I like it.
Okay.
7 obsidian pebbles.
Just gonna write that
Nice.
down somewhere.
I wrote it down too.
Okay.
I look back and chuckle.
God, I love being a rogue, man.
It is fun.
What'd you say, Chris? You look back and what?
Chuckled.
I said I look back and chuckle like an old man and continue to smoke my pipe.
Oh. Did you like watch me? Did you
Chris,
see me
yeah,
take
Chris
them?
was just watching the whole time as Maria and Ben are like setting up the carts. You like grab it all sneaky. Chris is just watching you the whole time.
So my sleight of
smoking
hand
his
was
pipe.
pointless against Chris.
Well, Maria and Benor didn't see you.
Okay.
But yeah, Adeus was just watching because he was standing back a bit. So. All right, so
Awesome.
you finished setting up the carts and feeding, cleaning the horses, getting ready. And you head back up to the cave where Derry is waiting at the table with the tea for all of you. Maria sits down beside Derry. I imagine you uncovered the sword, didn't you?
Oh, we did.
He takes a long sip from his tea. We did, yes, admits Maria. Might this be the same blade that was thought to be lost at sea, once belonging to the most successful assassins in Wildemont? It could be. It could very well be. When I first removed the sword from the wolf, a powerful voice spoke to me and said that if I joined it in battle, I would never need worry about where to strike, even the most dangerous of my enemies. It then proceeded to tell me my time was being wasted, slowing down the Mardcotters instead of just slaying their leader. Derry finishes his mug of tea and stares into the empty cup. The fact that it not only knew my intentions regarding the Mardcotters, but also knew I was sparing the riders was alarming enough. But the longer I held the blade, the more I started to agree with what he was saying. Before the voice could influence my mind further, I wrapped it in silk I found on the wolf, and 200 obsidian pebbles, to try and muffle the evil that was speaking to me. The voice was quieted, but not gone, so stronger containment was required. That's why I hid it in the storage cave and placed the field of anti-magic. Not only would it finally stop uttering dark ideas, but it would also be harder to find if anyone tried to rob me.
So Sean took some pebbles, so now it's
I was just thinking that. Shamash is definitely like thinking that in his head right now. He's like, shit. Can he hear it now?
Derry put the pebbles on while he still had it like up in his cave.
So his spell
He was just-
is fine,
Yeah.
like has it under lock,
Yeah,
right?
the spell is definitely strong enough to like
Okay.
keep it where it is.
Okay.
How long has it been there, Asperia? I'd say about 6-7 months, give or take a week. Or a month. Could you not... Sorry, go ahead.
How long have you been here, Derry?
Oh, that's a good question. Carry the 3. I'd say a baker's dozen years.
15 years?
13, Sean.
15? Sorry.
13. About 13 years, yes. I think it's getting hard to remember.
I imagine.
Varia asks, could you not destroy the blade? Well, it would be an awful shame to waste such power and exquisite craftsmanship. Not to mention it's made of the strongest metal I've ever held. But
And you risk releasing whatever is inside of it.
yeah. And in the back of my mind, I always hoped someone strong-willed enough would come along and harness said power for a greater purpose than just senseless killing for profit.
Would you allow us?
Fair enough, says Maria. Sorry. Go ahead.
Would he allow us to try and see if we have the will to wield it?
Ask him.
Are you asking him, or?
Yeah, I am asking him, yes. Would you allow us to try and wield the sword?
Well, I mean, you are quite accomplished warriors, if I may say so myself.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
And I feel
I look
that
and glare at Beaner.
I do feel that you are quite pure in your intentions, but why don't we sleep on it and talk more when we have rested bodies and rested minds?
Fair enough.
That is fair enough. And as a man of the cloth, I will spend most of my evening praying.
I keep forgetting that Ben is
Hamming it up.
religious.
I know, me too.
I keep forgetting about that.
Hamming it up hard, just trying to show this guy that I am truly the worthy one to
Okay, then Shamash just rolls his fucking eyes at you.
break it of its demonic presence. I will bring holy, good energy into this sword, and I will make it a righteous fucking weapon.
I exhale smoke like out of my nostrils in disbelief. You're bullshit.
look over at Smash and offer him my pipe.
Oh hell yeah, I take it.
None for me, thanks.
Alright, Shamash, you take a long toke off of Adeus's pipe and instantly just pass out, falling backwards off your chair. Snoring.
What the fuck
just
is
like
this guy smoking?
instantly asleep, just, yeah, loud crocodile snore.
Amazing.
Glad I didn't do that.
Derry places some wolf pelts on top of Shamash, and then a few more over in the corner, and then he follows his owls up into their nesting cave for the night.
Make sure you steal those wolf pelts in the morning there, Smash.
Hold on. You can't take the towels from the hotel.
No, they're gonna charge us.
You already put your credit card information in.
Okay, so
yeah, you're now all taking a long rest.
okay.
Yay, I get my fire breath back.
Yeah. When you wake, you feel well rested and ready for adventures, but somewhat colder than you did the night before. Seems as though your mushroom soup has worn off. What would you all like to do this fresh morning?
Dave, do you have any more of that soup?
Yes, I do.
Alright, you gonna whip some of that up?
Shamash, start a fire, would you?
There's waste my breath. Can I just use my match?
You probably have a tinder box or something.
Tinder box in your fucking
I was just about to say a matchbox. Okay.
You fake like you're gonna do a fire breath and then just use the tinder box.
Just pretend like I did.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Kyle, that was one thing I was gonna ask you way back at the start. Would you allow me to spit minute things of fire? If
you're lighting a candle or a lantern or a torch or something, yeah.
Just not using my full fire breath, because it's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
He closes one of his massive nostrils and he just fucking fires a snot rocket.
Snot rocket? Yeah, I'll allow snot rocket.
Okay, I go to the closest fireplace of the that we're staying of the room. Are we in a room? What are we in?
No, there's a small fire pit in his cave.
Sweet, that's exactly what I do. I put my thumbnail to one nostril. I just blazing fire.
Yeah,
blazing.
Yeah, fire instantly. Perfect cooking fire.
Yeah, I grab some sticks. We make a little lean-to, and we get a fucking pot going to that shit. Heat it up.
All right.
Yeah, I walk over and I say, bippity boppity blue. That's all soup.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris has the mushrooms in his pack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
cold mushrooms specifically.
Stuff?
I think we drank it all.
I have some of those ones in the pack. Yeah.
He still has
3 water skins of it.
Yeah, he still has, I think, 2 water skins of it.
Oh.
But
it's good to make more.
Yeah, this is hot soup, so it's always warm, but this is fresh.
Yeah.
I don't see the water skins.
I don't think I added them. I'll add those right now. Don't worry. Okay, so you make those, and you're all feeling warm and toasty again.
Alright.
Toasty.
How many water skins of those do I have, Kyle?
You have 2 left. But this pot would have been a serving for you, so now you have, if you want to put the rest of the soup in another water skin, I'm gonna say you can have 3.
Okay. I didn't have any water skins for some reason in my inventory.
Yeah, no, I think I was going to add them last time and just didn't.
Yeah.
I have a water skin in my inventory.
That's I think you're just supposed to have that though.
That's normal.
Because that was part of your.
What about Ben? Doesn't he have the wagon?
Yeah,
on his inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, he only have rations in it right now.
Rations in it.
Okay.
But we took that before we got to the forest, and then we've just been eating the mushrooms since.
Alright, there you go. You got.
This pipe smash.
There
What's that, Chris?
I said, want another puff of this pipe smash?
No, I had a good enough sleep last night. Thank you.
One of the best sleeps you've ever had.
Ever.
Yeah.
That's my secret. I'm always sleeping.
That speaks truth. Those 2 weekends ago when
that
you
is
weren't
canon,
even...
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Alright, so as you're eating your soup, chilling, but not chilling anymore, because you're not chilly.
Nice.
Derry and Berea also had some of your soup. 'Cause I guess, yeah, she was sleeping in the chamber with you guys, so.
Oh.
Alone.
Oh.
But yeah. Derry comes down from his owl nesty cave. Actually, I guess Berea would have been sleeping with Emil. He would have been wrapped up. That's a hell of a pillow. Derry comes down and says, "I'd like to thank you folks for accepting the egg and also for clearing those beasts from my storage cave." He rubs his chin and ponders for a moment. "Is there anything I could offer you to aid in your further journeys?"
Shamash stands up and says, "I bet that sword might help."
"You want to take the sword? Of course you do."
I want to try.
Well,
let's just see what happens.
Hang on. What's the worst thing that can happen if we wield this sword, Derry?
Shamash nods. Good point.
I wish I could tell you, but I could never actually remove it from the scabbard. The voices spoke to me anytime my skin touched the metal.
So that's the sword in the stone? Like, if you can unsheath it, you can wield it?
Well, he never... I don't want to reveal too much. He just tried to yank it out. Like, he never strapped it to his body or anything. He never tried to attune to it. He just tried to remove it. Yeah.
Okay. So without attunement, it's unwieldable.
Pretty much.
What's preventing him from telling us more, Kyle? Like you said,
Well,
you
he
don't
doesn't. He doesn't know too much. I don't want to.
Gotcha.
I don't want to reveal too much.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he's telling you everything he knows about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to roll persuasion on his ass. Like, come on, if you know more, you're gonna fucking tell me.
No.
Okay.
Well, I will allow you to take the sword because I don't really want it around, and like I said, you are pure enough, I would say. You did help Berea and spared my owls when you found out it was them that took them. So yes, you can take the sword. All I can say is good luck and please don't die.
Shamash is already out the door. He's running down towards the cave.
Well, hold on. I have more things for you.
Oh, okay. I stop at the door.
Push him back out of the doorway. I'll take his and I'll bring them to him. Just he's fine. Let him do it. Go get electrocuted by a sword. Be alright.
Okay. So, Berea also chimes in. I would also like to offer you things.
Oh.
Not much.
Very kind of you.
Just some gold and silver for aiding me.
Oh.
So you each receive 50 gold, 50 silver.
Sweet.
Yo. Who's taking care of that? Are you doing it, Kyle, or do you want us to?
Yeah, if you want to do it, you can just throw it on there right now.
50 and 50?
50 and 50.
Okay.
From Berea.
What is Electrium? I've never even heard of it.
So Electrium's platinum, pretty much, isn't it?
No, because platinum, so it goes copper, silver, Electrium, gold.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I don't know what Electrium... I think that's actually, like, new to 5e.
5e, yeah?
Yeah. Because, yeah, I've never even heard podcasts talk about it, so...
No, I've never heard of it either.
We will not be using it.
Okay. That's fine.
Platinum might come into play later, though.
Yeah.
Sweet, we just got fucking paid.
$100 bills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, that's what Faria gives you, and Derry
Thank you very much, my lady.
Reaches into a little chest beside the fireplace and pulls out 3 wolf hide capes,
Yo.
so you don't have
Nice.
to steal any.
I would never think of it.
He also looks at Adeus and goes, "You're a pretty small guy, no offense, but I would like you to have
wizard,
this."
one would say?
From one wizard to another, you're a small wizard. Not saying you're not powerful, just you're a small being. So I would like to offer you my Dr. Gary's Fix Me feather. Now
Cool.
this feather can summon Dr. Gary, and Dr. Gary will come and aid you when you're feeling a little low on health.
Oh. Decent.
Yeah, so it's a summoning. Oh. No,
So I
not too
summoned
bad.
like a Hacksaw Ridge medic?
Pretty much, Dr. Gary.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's a summoning word. You just have to scream Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge! I used to do that when we played Battlefield back in the day. Just run around as a medic and just fucking heal people in the middle of a fight, screaming Hacksaw Ridge.
I guess that's the only one I had built. Okay. So, yeah.
Where's this feather?
I'll add it to your thing. Don't worry. So yeah, all you have to do is hold up the feather and say, I mean, you can say Hacksaw Ridge or whatever. I've been using the phrase, Dr. Gary, please fix me, but I'm sure he'll respond to any cry for help.
Can I change his name?
Nope, sorry, Gary is his name.
Dr. Gary.
He is a real being, and he prefers to be called Gary, I would think.
I'll ask him.
Okay, you ask him. I've only seen him a few times. And also, I have this bag. It's full of trinkets that I've collected from the various wolves we've consumed. Would you all like to reach in and pick something?
Sure.
Sure, okay. So roll.
Can you let...
Hmm?
I was just gonna say, can you let me back in, Ben? So I can pick out of the bag too.
No, I'll grab his. Stiff arming him at the door.
I pushed my way through.
Oh, I let you in, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll a what, Kyle?
D20.
20.
At 20.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
7.
Do you want to do this one at a time, Sean or Kyle? Or...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, actually. So you pull out a colored square of cloth that will wrap anything placed inside it.
Well, it will wrap anything placed inside it? Could I put Chris in it and it would fully wrap Chris?
Just
It says anything.
parachute game, just like envelop him.
But I wouldn't do that because I have
fucking cool.
I have some spell that I can do that to myself.
Just like
Okay, that's fine. I was just using an example.
the cardboard box from Metal Gear Solid. You just pull it out of your pocket and fucking hide in it.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
colored cloth.
So-
Okay.
Okay.
Ben.
Colored cloth.
Chris rolled something. I haven't rolled
Oh.
yet.
Okay. What did you roll, Chris?
15.
15. You received an electrum coin. Oh my fuck.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well I didn't see this one coming. An electrum coin on which is engraved, "Spend in your darkest hour."
Did you say send?
Spend.
Oh, I heard spend.
Spend in your darkest hour.
Spend in your darkest hour is what is engraved on the Electrum coin.
Did I just give myself one of those now?
No, that'll be like it's a trinket, so it's special. Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear Chris.
Other possessions?
Yeah.
I'll let you add it.
Okay. And Benor.
I can't hear Chris. I'm gonna have to jump out of the party here in a second. I rolled a 10.
10. A pair of red leg warmers.
Sweet.
Does that?
You get shafted on the trinkets.
Yeah,
You're
he does.
fucking right, I do.
Does that like help him stay warm? Like that and his wolf
No, they make me
cape?
slide all over the fucking place because we're standing in ice and they're made out of wool and it's the stupidest.
I love it.
Fucking random roll. Fucking red leggings.
That's good. That's good stuff. You still can't hear Chris?
I can't hear
Chris,
Ben.
say something?
He just did.
No.
Huh?
He
I'll be
said.
right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear Ben either.